So what's going on guys, Chris here, and in this weapon guide I'll be talking all about the HK51 battle rifle in Battlefield Hardline. It's a criminal only gun, and you'll also have to play as an enforcer if you want to use it. The weapon also costs $34,800. So let's go over the stats. Without any attachments added on there, the HK51's no different to the other battle rifles, meaning it's got a maximum damage of 43, which starts to drop off at 20 meters, and its minimum damage is 24, and this is dealt at 50 meters or over. This also means that it should take a maximum of 3 bullets to kill within 36 meters, and 4 bullets after this. So just like the other enforcer rifles, the weapon boasts a high amount of damage. The HK51 fires at 500 RPM, so it's faster than the HK, but not as quick as the SA58 or the SCAR-H. The gun's muzzle velocity is at 650 meters per second, so this is fairly similar to the HK, but a tad quicker, and you shouldn't have any trouble getting your bullets to hit moving targets. Now, just like the other battle rifles, the HK51's recoil pattern bounces upwards quite a lot. Its vertical recoil is 0.8, its leftwards recoil is 0.25, and its rightwards recoil is 0.5. So it's going to kick upwards the most, but its rightwards pull is also really strong, so you'll probably notice the gun drift to the right a bit when you fire in full auto. This rightwards drift can sometimes make the gun a bit hard to line up shots and trace your targets over distance. It's got a first shot multiplier of 1.1, the same as the other enforcer rifles, so your gun's going to kick a fraction more for its first shot, but it shouldn't be enough to become too unmanageable. In a normal HK51 clip, you'll get 21 bullets, so the same as the SCAR-H and the SA58, and you'll start each round and each respawn with 105 bullets in total. With an empty mag, you can expect the gun to reload in 2.3 seconds, and with rounds left in your last clip, it should take about 1.85 seconds, so this is pretty quick, though you might need to reload quite often due to your magazines only having a capacity of 21 bullets per clip. So when it comes down to the attachments, I'd recommend going for the compensator to lower that upwards kick. It'll drop it down from 0.8 to 0.48, making it easier to control, though the gun's still going to have a tendency to jump to the right a lot. If this rightwards movement is a bit tough to handle though, you could go and slap a muzzle brake on there instead of the compensator to help lower its horizontal recoil by 50%, though you'll still have a fairly high amount of vertical recoil to contend with if you do this. Though if you tap fire the weapon, it can still be an okay choice. The heavy barrel is going to drop the ADS base spread while stationary from 0.4 to just 0.2. So if you're more of a passive aggressive style player, or if you like to stand still a lot and aim at your targets from a further distance, then this might be a good choice. Do keep in mind that the weapon will become worse if you strafe around with a heavy barrel on though. A good pick for the underbarrel attachment would be the angle grip, just like the other battle rifles. It's a fairly slow firing weapon with a heavy amount of recoil, and because you only need a few bullets to hit to kill an enemy at most ranges, tap and burst firing is going to be an effective way to use the weapon, especially over longer distances. This will drop that first shot recoil down by 33%, making your first shot a lot less drastic, and this will allow you to get those much needed follow-up shots a little easier. The gun's got a relatively high spread increase per shot of 0.25, so the stubby grip wouldn't be a bad choice either for firing in full auto. But in most cases the angle grip is going to be better. The vertical grip probably isn't the best option for this gun, though if you're choosing to run the heavy barrel it might be a good choice to counter its manoeuvrability penalty. Anyway, as a quick summary, the HK51 is another slow shooting gun that can be equipped on a criminal enforcer loadout. It's a powerful weapon with the ability to kill an enemy with full health and with a maximum of 4 bullets, and a minimum of 3, though it's one of the tougher rifles to use down to its high rightwards recoil drift and that vertical kick. Attachments will make the gun better, but overall it might seem a little bit more tricky to use than some of the other battle rifles. That said, it still has the potential to be a strong choice if you use it correctly. So that's practically everything I've got for you in this HK51 weapon guide. Hope you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button if you did, and check out loads of other weapon guides on my channel. Subscribe to see loads more gaming content, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.